Hey, it's Shiipty, and welcome back to the channel for another part of my Sims 4 series, Life with Gabby. I know you guys have been waiting for this episode, especially if you have seen the machinima episode. I can't talk today. So I have all your all your answers to your questions. Look at me stumbling. I'm so nervous to have this episode go up for you guys, but I'm ready to answer some questions, clear the confusion, and make sure we all understand exactly what happened. So Gabby and Diego are just chatting. So while they talk, I'm going to talk to you all. So I know a lot of you all said, how did we know Diego was the dad? Well, after we saw the little clip of Brandon talking to, I don't know how he wants to steal. After we saw that clip of Brandon talking to Gabby on the phone, they continued to stay on the phone, and Gabby was like, well, Brandon, I really thought we did. Brandon explained to her, Gabby, when we got home, you were very under the influence. I barely wanted to even touch you because I felt bad. And you said you had to go to the bathroom, so I left you in the hallway. And then he told her, you were gone for so long, I decided to come find you. And apparently Gabby was actually passed out on the couch. And he just left her there. He covered her up, walked back into his room, and he went to bed. And he said that's all he knew. And he woke up the next day and Gabby was right there next to him. Well, I can tell you all from perspective of what happened. And so that way we can fill in the loose ends. When Gabby, look at her flirting with him. She's so funny. When Gabby got up after Brandon left, she was trying to go to the bathroom. Like I said, she couldn't find it. She was very buzzed. She walked into what she thought was Brandon's room, but it was Diego's room. They woohooed together. Diego had been laying in his bed. It was very dark. Paisley had already left for the night because she was jealous that all of them got to go out and she had to sit at home and babysit. If you don't know, Paisley is not a fan of kids. They're not her favorite. So babysitting, Diego had to bribe her to babysit that kid. And when they finally got home, she told Diego that she was going to step out and go out with her friends, and he was so drunk and tired that he just passed out and he did not hear her. So he let her go. He thought that she was crawling into the bed with him, but it was in fact Gabby crawling into the bed with him. They woohooed, they cuddled for a minute, and then Gabby got up to go to the bathroom. She went and she peed. She kind of fumbled around in the hallway a little bit before she ended up back in Brandon's room. But when she finally got in there, she crawled in the bed with him and she cuddled with him. And that is where we are. After getting off the phone with Brandon, Gabby thought there's only one other option, and it has to be Diego. So they got a DNA test just to make sure, and when Diego got here, and it is in fact Diego's child. So Gabby is pregnant with Diego's baby, and I'm so excited. He's super excited. Diego has already gone ahead and ordered a bunch of things, as you all can see here. He's ordered from this baby facility. He's got all this stuff. He bought a bassinet. He got a rocking chair for Gabby. And even though this isn't her permanent home, he just said, I can't wait. I'm so excited to be a dad. This is his first kid. So he's super pumped and he cannot contain it anymore. He just wants to get her everything she could possibly need, hers and Gabby. And I'm gonna also address, I guess, what happens to Paisley at this point. Paisley and Diego were never anything official. They were not boyfriend and girlfriend. They were just hookup buddies. It was not a serious relationship. Kind of like how Gabby and Brandon were. Oh, you'll always be my baby. Yes, kind of how Brandon and Gabby were. And so he terminated that relationship. He told her, hey, Gabby's pregnant with my kid. I told you how it happened, and I want to focus on this. I want to be present for her, even if me and her aren't together. I know a lot of you are very much so shippers of Diego and Gabby, and you're like, well, what does this mean for them? And they are just co-parenting right now. They don't have a for sure relationship. I know you guys saw Gabby do that flirtatious joke at the table. She's just teasing him and everything, now that she knows they've woohooed together. They've kissed and everything. So she's just been very flirty and playful with him, but her hormones are also out of whack and she's just super hormonal. And so she can't contain some of the feelings she's having. As y'all can see right here, she's having a mood swing currently. She's actually got a sad one and she can't help it. Like I said, hormones are intense. And also I wanted to fill you guys in on something as well. And please, I hope you're excited about this information. Don't be upset. But Marco and Marcel are also expecting a baby. They went on vacation and that's where they were. That's why they couldn't come to Gabby's party. And they ended up getting pregnant. Now, Marcel, I think, is a little bit further into her pregnancy than Gabby. But yeah, they're expecting too. So Gabby and Marisol are pregnant at the same time. They get to experience this together. And this is Marisol's first baby. So I'm so excited to get some pictures, enjoy pregnancy with them, and all the fun stuff. Another question I had for you guys, not me answering your questions, but if you do have any questions, please comment them down below. I will address them under this video. And so my question for you all is, I do want to pace this pregnancy. I don't want to just move through it super fast, but I'm thinking maybe 3 episodes max. I feel like would be a very authentic pregnant. I want to know how long you guys want to see Gabby pregnant, and because I want to enjoy this with Diego and Gabby. I want to actually feel like we're going through a pregnancy and we have memories and everything. So y'all comment down below. Tell me how long you want this pregnancy to be, how long you want it to feel, like say 4 episodes, 3 episodes, 2 episodes. Maybe you just want 1 episode and then you want to see the baby. Just comment down below and let me know. When we communicate, I can produce the best results for you guys. So thank you. And let's go ahead and get into some more fun stuff. So I realized I said let's get into some fun stuff, and it's 9 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't worry, we have fun things planned for tomorrow. But Diego is just now getting started on dinner. He wants to prep a meal for everyone in the household. Sleeping situations, Diego is actually sleeping on a cot in Aldo's room. And you all know this is just like a temporary rental. This is where Alma used to bring Gabby and her cousins. Obviously, it's been updated a little bit. It's more modern now. But this is where Alma brought all the kids, the grandkids, to have fun and just get away. So that's why Gabby ran away here, to be honest, because she just has fond memories of this place. Aldo Garcia, you better not. Oh my gosh, don't you see Diego cooking? Don't you eat that. He's like, Mom, I'm so hungry, please. She's like, no, Diego is cooking us dinner. Go shower and it'll be done when you're out. So he's going to go take a brisk shower. He's like, the food better be done when I get out of here. So much so that he's taking a fast shower to make, you know, Diego cook faster. But yeah, so this is where Alma used to bring the kids. So they all have fond memories of this place. And that's why Gabby ran away, because it brought her comfort. And it kind of made her feel like Alma was going through the process with her, because Gabby's been really emotional lately. Everybody come grab some food. This looks amazing. He made like steak or something. And Gabby has actually been super paranoid about her body being pregnant. We all know that Gabby went through like a little spell where she was gaining some weight and she got insecure. And so she's really paranoid about that stuff. Diego has told her she looks fine. Like, please do not overwork your body or stress yourself out, especially while you're pregnant. But she has snuck in here on this treadmill, and he's still pestering her about eating, so she's gonna get off and go grab something to eat. But I want to see what this whim is right here. Flirt with Gabby. These two, I think now that he knows that she's pregnant with his kid, he's more excited than ever to try and make this a relationship with her. And I'm really hoping that he can, to be honest. I hope that maybe spending all this time together will get them in a flirty mood. Obviously, they do have like, oh, they do. Oh, y'all, they created this on their own. Oh my God. I was going to say, obviously, they have like a slight 0% romance because of their history, but they've actually been building on a flirty relationship on their own. That's so cute. I love it. But tomorrow, Gabby is actually scheduled to go to a birthing class. And unfortunately, they only allow the mothers to come. And so Diego is going to be staying behind. He thinks it'll be a good experience, though, for her to maybe get to know new people. So she and Marisol are going to go to that tomorrow together. And she's super excited. Gabby's never actually been to a birthing class. She just had Aldo on her own. And she did actually struggle a little bit with Aldo. They actually had to do a cesarean on her. So she has already called her OB, and Gabby's scheduled to have another C-section with this baby. I'm so excited to do this with you guys, because I just recently tried the C-section on stream, and as you all know, I'm a C-section mama, so it's very personal to me. I'm super excited to kind of relive that moment with Gabby. Oh, this is so cute. Diego, you trying to get stepdad points by playing with Aldo? That's cute. I love it. But since Gabby's appointment is early in the morning, she's starting to wind down for the night. She feels super sweaty after her little jog on the treadmill. So she's going to grab a quick shower, brush her teeth, and get ready for bed. So I'm going to let them sleep, get caught up, get their energy, and I'll see you guys in the morning when Gabby is heading out to her birthing class. Wow, right away, Gabby has this sudden urge to pee. She's got to pee so bad, so she's kind of tiptoeing to the bathroom. She forgot how small her bladder actually was when she was pregnant with Aldo, so this is such a surprise for her. And I know you guys are like, why do you keep turning the camera like this? And it's because my G-shade actually shows like the frame of the body. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before in another episode, so I kind of have to turn it and hide her camera so that way you guys can't see anything, because you can see like her bottom or her butt. So I need to do that just to kind of not expose anything, but I'm gonna have her come down and grab some cereal. You know, she's feeling super hungry. Pregnancy is rough sometimes, and Gabby has been having the hardest time this pregnancy round. And I told y'all last episode, Gabby loves French toast, and she's craving it even more now that she's pregnant. She's also been craving like beans for breakfast. It's very odd. Apparently her pregnancy cravings are rubbing off on Aldo, because he's grabbed himself some, I think this is called like, yeah, Outpost popcorn. Enjoy it, Aldo. He's actually getting ready for school. He's going to be wrapping up the last few days of his school now, and he's going to be transferring to Copperdale High. He's super excited to go to a new school and just get to know new people. He didn't even get to eat his breakfast. I'm gonna cheat just so he has a good day. But he's excited. He's excited about the move. He's like, Mom, I can't believe we're gonna be moving to a new town. Like, I'm ready to get to know everybody. And a lot of you are probably gonna be like, well, is he ever gonna go back and live with Margot? He might. He just really wants to stick by his mom's side during this process, because he didn't get to experience it, obviously. And this is his first sibling, so he's excited. Obviously, Marisol's pregnant too with his siblings, so it's all over the place. But it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited to experience these pregnancies with these women. And yeah, it looks like Gabby's French toast is done. So she's going to sit down, eat this. Her birthing class is going to be in a few, so we have to hurry up and wolf this down so we can make it on time to the birthing class. Marisol, we should probably shoot her a text and be like, hey girl, are you ready? Marisol is a model, so I can only imagine she's probably taking her sweet time getting ready this morning. You know, being pregnant, she's probably super paranoid about stuff. Diego, are you going to sit down and eat his popcorn? He sure is. He's like, oh, this looks good, thanks Gabby. And she's like, that was actually Aldo's, but you can have it. So let's go ahead and shoot Miss Marisol a text and tell her, hey, I'll be by to pick you up soon. I'll see you at the birthing class. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh no, see, this is what I'm saying, guys. This pregnancy has been so rough for her. She gets sick with everything. Even the food that she's craving makes her sick. But let's go ahead and clean up our dirty dishes. Oh, he's out of your way now. You can totally go over there. We're gonna have her. Oh, thanks, Diego. He's like, it's okay, Gabby. You look like you're not having the best time. She's over here gagging and feeling sick, and she's like, why is this baby like so hard right now? But I'm gonna have Gabby get ready to go to this birthing class. We are actually using the pregnancy and family thing, so mod whatever this is, and we're gonna go to our early parenthood class. I'm so excited for her. She looks so comfy. She's kind of gotten rid of all of her jeans and everything that makes her uncomfortable. She wears a lot of dresses now because it's just what feels good. So Gabby's style might look a little different, but it's only because of her pregnancy right now. And I think I'm gonna have Diego kind of put some things away. It looks like he's dancing right now. He's super excited to hear how the class goes when she comes back. I like how he's just walking around the house in just his pants. Oh, Nina, what's up? Baby news, Carlos and I are pregnant again, and I wanted to make sure you heard it from me first. Was that a shot at Gabby? I kind of feel like it was. Okay. I mean, exactly that. Okay. But Diego's thinking about getting some of this stuff put away. He did, like I said, he ordered from this website, got a whole bunch of stuff delivered for Gabby. He's just excited. He can't help it. He's got a bunch of these stuffed animals, some interactive toys, and even a bubble. He can't wait to get into this house and actually decorate a nursery and build some things for the room. He ordered this bassinet here, and then he also got a rocking chair for Gabby and a rocking horse for the baby. I'm so excited. We're also going to be doing a gender appointment, I guess, and I don't know if we'll do a baby shower. I feel like I've done a lot of those on the channel, so we probably won't, but we will be having a gender appointment so we can find out what they're having. But I'm so excited. He's kind of just cleaning up the house right now, so this is kind of the boring part, so I'll let him do this and I'll check back in with you guys when Gabby gets back from her appointment. I have no idea what's going on. I look over, Gabby just got back from her appointment, and Diego is over here holding her hands, looking deeply into her eyes. I think he asked her on a date, and these two have been flirting a whole bunch. So I think living together has them feeling a whole new way about each other. It's cute. I mean, if they want to have a relationship, I'm definitely going to support it. I think also him being the father of her child and she being the mother of his, and they're both here presently, not in any kind of relationship. And like I said, Gabby's hormones are crazy. So, I mean, it makes sense as to why they feel this way. But I think that we should ask him to accompany us at our childbirth. She heard all the moms talking about their birth and how they're super excited. And she just realized she hasn't even asked Diego. I almost said a whole bunch of different names. She hasn't even asked Diego if he would accompany her at hers. And of course, he's going to say yes. I don't think he would ever not want to be present for this childbirth. So let's ask him. It kind of canceled it the last time, so I'm going to prompt it again to make sure that we get that answer. She's so excited. I think we should probably find out our baby's gender in the next episode. We can probably just have them go to like an appointment or something together. It's gonna be cute seeing them go through all this, so I'm super pumped. Look at these pictures. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted, but that looks so nice. But here we go. She's coming to ask him if he will accompany her at her childbirth. He's kind of bored, so I'm thinking we should probably go to the beach or something, get out of the house. Oh, did he say yes? Of course I would. I will do anything for you. My heart, I can't. He'll do anything for me. Anything you say. We should hug him and just tell him thank you. And I know a lot of you all are probably like, well, why doesn't Gabby become best friends with him? He's her best friend, blah, blah, blah. I think so too, but you can only have one best friend apparently in The Sims, and currently that best friend is Amber. So we are not going to be replacing her. Discuss woohoo preferences. Okay. No. I still want to give him a hug. Why didn't she hug him? My game has been hating me lately. It's very frustrating. Enthuse about your children. Yes. Hey, I'm so excited we're having this baby. How are you feeling? He's like, Gabby, I am beyond overjoyed. I cannot wait to meet our baby. I think I've already told you that like a million times, Gabby, but I'm just as excited as you are. And Gabby's gonna ask him if he wants to go down to the beach, get out of the house. She's been in here cooped up way too long. We all know Gabby loves to go out and just have a fun day. So we are going to ask him if he's interested in going. We can ask him to cloud gaze and pretend that they're asking to go to the beach together. Because the beach is literally right outside Gabby's rental. It's very nice. Who's calling Diego? Brandon. Hey Diego, I think Aurora hacking is pretty cute. Should I ask her out? He wastes no time. Yes, go for it. Of course, go ahead. Aw, they gained a sentiment. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. Aw, I love it. She's like, thank you so much for being so supportive in this pregnancy so last minute. It's really great having you by my side, and I'm so thankful that you're around, Diego. We're gonna have them go down here to the beach. I thought there was a beach right around this area, but I guess there's not. Is it over here? I mean, obviously this is all the beach, but there used to be like chairs and a swing, but I guess in this save file I don't have that. So I'm just gonna have them build a sand sculpture together. I cannot talk today. Isn't this just the cutest? They're out here building this castle together. Oh no, Duchess came. She said, Mommy, where are you going? She's like, you're not gonna leave me. Of course, Miss Gabby has to go pee again. Her poor bladder. Again, I'm just gonna cheat her bladder up because I don't want to send them home. But it is raining. Why does it keep raining? And which festival was that? The Humor and Hijinks? Oh, that sounds like fun. But I was thinking about having her just stay in the house. She, I said just a few minutes ago, she's such a person who loves to go out and have fun. But now that she's pregnant, it's kind of hard sometimes. Like, she'll have the idea of going out, but having the energy to go hand in hand with that is usually very difficult for Gabby. But Diego has offered to order them some food in. I don't know why he's swimming. Get out of that water, sir. There's a storm coming. You need to go home. Oh, go home. Like home with Gabby and them. I love that. But he needs to hurry up and get home and probably get to ordering that food so that way it can come in time. What is this? New toddler in town. Diego is filled with joy after learning that his friend chose to add a toddler to their family. Who adopted? Did somebody adopt? I have no idea. It's really hard to tell. Whose kid is this? Purdue. Nina's baby. Jabari. That's Nina's kid. So cute. But I don't think that's the one that got adopted. I have no idea what Diego is talking about. I swear. I guess I'll have to go check on that and see who adopted a kid. We just got back home. Diego is placing the order for the food. He asked Aldo what he wanted, and he's like, I guess I would like some chicken stir fry. That sounds pretty good. I've had a really bad day. Like, these kids, they're just getting on my nerves. I can't wait to move. Oh, he's having a rough time at school, y'all. Aldo really is struggling. When you look at his grades, he actually is a D student now. So I'm hoping that the move to Copperdale may help him. And look at his manners, his emotional control, his responsibility. And he's rebellious. It would be really hard to believe that he's actually in a relationship with Nani, because Nani was raised so differently by her parents than how Aldo has turned out. And if you look at his personality, he was not always like this. He was a happy toddler, and he was a quick learner. He was a genius, and he's just been struggling a lot lately. So Gabby's up here enjoying a little bubble bath. She wanted to relax for the day, and so she's doing that while the food comes. Diego's like, I'm getting super impatient about waiting for this food, and I guess Aldo's doing the happy dance for the delivery. I guess he's practicing his dance for the parties. I don't know. Sometimes The Sims do a whole bunch of things that you really cannot explain, and I truly cannot explain what Aldo is doing. So guys, I'm actually going to wrap up this episode right here. But before we go, I have some questions that my friend Roxy sent over that as a viewer, she is curious about. And maybe some of you guys are also curious about these questions. So we can maybe clear the air. So one of her questions was, how does Aldo feel about his mom being pregnant? Does he like Diego? Aldo is actually a really big fan of Diego. They have a very stable relationship. Diego's been here since Aldo was a baby, since Gabby was pregnant. So he really does like Diego. He's also always seen him as like a father figure to him, and it looks like he's trying to calm down because his mom's stressing him out. He is excited about her being pregnant, but Aldo's not mad at her or anything. He's very happy about the baby, but he is dealing with his own issues at school currently. So as y'all can see, he's having a whole breakdown. He has a D in school, and he's just really excited about the move to Copperdale because he's been struggling so much at the school that he's currently at. The other question that Roxy prompted was, are Gabby and Nina on good terms again? They are. After Gabby ran into Nina in the city and explained to her what happened with the pregnancy and everything, they kind of caught up. Nina apologized for, being kind of childish in the past, and it's okay to mess up. So, Gabby forgave her, and they're way past that. They're both grown women now, and they still want to be in each other's lives, and they have kids, and they just want to be a part of their growth and everything. And another question, how does Marco feel about all this? Marco has his own thing going on. He's super excited about his relationship with Mari. They're actually engaged. They got engaged on their trip, and they have a baby on the way. So he's really happy. He's in a good place, and this is the first relationship that he's ever felt stable about. Another thing that may have been a little bit of confusion. So a question that Roxy thought would be appropriate was, did Brandon break up with Gabby because she slept with Diego? Brandon had no idea they slept together. He was under the impression that Gabby passed out on the couch. Gabby and Brandon were also never together. They just agreed to be friends with benefits, so they weren't supposed to have any feelings attached. And Brandon just assumed they were supposed to woohoo that night. They didn't woohoo. Gabby was appearing very distant. But she was distant because she had a lot of other things going on. And Brandon just was not attracted to Gabby mentally. She didn't have the personality that he had seen himself with, and he just wanted to be with a different person. So that is why they did not work out. He thinks she's attractive, obviously. They were friends with benefits, but he just wasn't into her mentally. Last and final question that I want to do with you guys is, why didn't Gabby tell Diego right away? I think this is a perfect question that Roxy has asked, because I feel like a lot of you all are probably thinking the same thing. Gabby was just nervous. I think that she wanted to tell him eventually, but she didn't really know how he would respond. She didn't know if he would believe her, and she also had no idea where he was in his place with his relationship with Paisley. But his relationship with Paisley was the exact same thing as Brandon and Gabby's, except Paisley and Diego have woohooed in the past before. They just don't do it as often. And Paisley and him were strictly like just hookup base. They didn't have any further depth to their relationship, kind of like how Gabby and Brandon were. I hope all your questions feel answered. I hope you guys feel like you have some closure on maybe the curiosity or confusion that you all had. Like I said in the beginning, if you want to have any more questions answered, please drop those in the comments. I have no problem answering them and kind of just clearing the air for everyone. And I know this episode was kind of all over the place, and that is because I'm just putting all this information out there. But another thing I wanted to say was I wanted to give credit to my friend Roxy because she actually helped me with the machinima. I had the whole thing put together, but the gap that I had was, how does Diego find out Gabby's pregnant? And she gave me the idea to have Diego bump into Nina somewhere, somehow. And Nina leaves her fiance Carlos, and Carlos accidentally spills the beans to Diego. And that is because, like I said, Gabby ran into Nina in the city early on, like the month before, when she was getting passports for her and Aldo, and that is when she told her all of that. And Nina told Carlos, and she didn't tell Carlos it was a secret, so he accidentally spilled the beans. But yeah, so I hope that everything is cleared up. If you, like I said, have any questions, leave them below. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Gabby's simply sad because her dog has run away. We'll get her back by next episode, but I hope you all enjoyed this. Hopefully we'll be in her new house by Friday. I'm super excited. I have to build it first, and if not, I guess I'll just find something on the gallery that's similar. But I hope you all have a really good day, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.